In this video, we're going to be reviewing the repair of the Sig P365 striker drag issue. Now, for those of you who are familiar with the Sig P365, I've done a number of videos already on the channel on this one, as well as linked to them below. But we have the earlier generations of the 365, which we've done reviews on, as well as the newer ones and the XL versions. And you'll notice from my videos that the newer 365s that have been manufactured, as well as the XLs, do not exhibit the primer drag issue. And for those who might not be familiar with the primer drag issue had to deal with the firing pin dragging onto the primer as the cases would eject out of the pistol. Now, this was a controversial issue we had talked about before when the 365s first came out. Is this a big issue or not? Naturally, what you want to have is a more perfectly cylindrical strike onto the primer as opposed to the drag, because of course there have been some initial reports that when this happened, this was actually potentially damaging the striker assembly or the firing pin. So, as a result of that, Sig has made corrections to the newer models that have come out. But what about the people that had the original 365s, the earlier generation models, similar to the one I have here today? Well, now there's a way to be able to correct this. So Sig now offers the 365 striker kit. And this is what the kit looks like when it is sent to you. I called up Sig and ordered this, and the gentleman had indicated to me, or the primer drag issue was not really that big of an issue at all. However, if I did want to replace it, we do have these new striker kits that you can purchase and put into the pistol to correct this. So that's what I did. I ordered this at the time of filming. The striker kit cost around $31 that when I ordered it from Sig. And the installation is actually pretty easy. So if you have an earlier generation of a 365, I'll show you how this is done. So first off, you want a safety check, make sure there's no rounds or pistol, and then you do the release lever and then remove the slide. Now, if you're used to disassembling slides and Glocks, it's a pretty similar mechanism here as well. There's a couple of different nuances. However, in this case, what you want to do is you want to move the detent down here and then slide off. Now, I do it like this so that nothing comes firing out, including the pin in the back, when you release the slide cap. But then you'll notice that the trigger assembly then can be removed, and then you take the new trigger or the new striker assembly and then place it into the pistol and then replace the cap. Now, you have to work this a little bit with the detent pen in order to be able to do this. So one of the things that works for me is I will push down on this, slide in the cap, install it onto the pistol, and you're good to go. So literally you can do this within a matter of a minute or two. Sometimes you have to play around a little bit to get that cap slide back on. That's why I wanted to show how I've done it. But basically it's as simple as that. Now, one of the things that I did was when I replaced the new striker assembly into the original 365, I took it out to the range to test it. Or no more primer drag. Completely corrected. So apparently the new striker assemblies they're using in the newer 365s and XLs are what they will send you when they send you this 365 striker kit. And it's as simple as installing it into the 365 as I just showed you a moment ago, and then you're good to go. No more primer drag issues. At least for me, this has solved the problem. So now my original 365, my earlier generation pistol that I purchased, is now functioning in a similar manner as the new 365s. So it's an easy correction. If you want to make the same corrections to your Sig, contact Sig directly and order one of these striker kits. Now, when exactly they started making these changes, I don't know. There have been some reports that it happened around mid-2019 when the newer 365s didn't exhibit this problem, but it's a very simple thing. Just fire your 365 if you don't know. If you see these primer drag issues, then you know that there's a replacement part that you can now purchase, install on your 365, and remove the problem. If you like this video or like our channel, please like us on YouTube, and thanks for watching.